Some people build their lives like straight highways. Others move like constellations, connecting. Distant points that don't look related until you step back and see the pattern. They change interests, careers, identities. They start something, leave it, begin again somewhere else. And the world calls them confused. But what if they're not lost at all? What if they're simply refusing to live in a one-dimensional life when their mind was built for more? Psychology says this isn't a weakness. It's actually a very rare, high-value mindset trait. From childhood, we're taught that stability means staying. Pick one dream, choose one path. Commit early, so when someone keeps evolving, learning new skills, shifting directions, rewriting their goals, society panics. Labels appear fast, unfocused, inconsistent, afraid. But psychology reveals something uncomfortable, yet powerful. Some minds are designed to explore before they specialize. What looks like indecision is often deep internal alignment happening in real time. One reason this happens is cognitive flexibility, the ability to adapt thinking when circumstances change. Research shows that highly flexible minds don't attach their identity to a single role. They update themselves as they learn more, like a chess player who doesn't marry one strategy but reads the board again and again. They move because the game has changed, not because they're scared. Another reason is multipotentiality. Studies show that some people gain energy from variety instead of repetition. They don't abandon paths because they failed. They leave because they've extracted the lesson. Imagine a mind that learns like a bee, gathering insight from many flowers to make one kind of honey. Nothing is wasted. Everything contributes. High openness to experience also plays a role, a core trait in the Big 5 personality model. These individuals feel alive when discovering, experimenting, and expanding. Routine doesn't soothe them. It suffocates them. When they change direction, it's not because they're bored. It's because growth has knocked on a different door, and they're brave enough to answer. Then there's identity evolution. According to Erickson's theory, some people stay in exploration longer because their sense of self is still unfolding. They're not avoiding commitment. They're avoiding premature certainty. For them, choosing too early feels like locking a book before the story is finished. Intrinsic motivation is another powerful factor. Self-determination. Theory explains that some people are guided more by inner meaning than external rewards. Titles don't trap them. Expectations don't anchor them. When a path no longer aligns with who they're becoming, they let go. Without drama, without apology. Like a compass adjusting north as the landscape shifts. They follow what feels true. Finally, many of these individuals think in systems, not straight lines. Research on integrative thinking shows that some minds naturally connect experiences across fields. They switch paths because they're building something bigger than a single role. What others call quitting is often quiet integration. Like assembling a mosaic piece by piece, the image only makes sense later. Here's the part no one tells you. Forcing yourself to stay on a path that no longer fits can feel like wearing clothes from a past version of yourself. Too tight, too heavy, too small. These minds grow sideways before they grow upward. And that's not failure, that's evolution. There is strength in refusing to be linear, peace in trusting your curiosity, power in knowing your journey doesn't need to look familiar to be valid. One day, you'll realize nothing you explored was random. It was preparation. You were never meant to live one story. You were meant to build a library. If this spoke to you, comment, "I relate." Which trait hit you the hardest? Subscribe for more psychology that understands complex minds.